Why would Nintendo ever want to ban fan-made games? That's what we'll be covering today. Is it because it's a failing company? In terms of financial status, no. Ethically and creatively, well, yeah, and the sky is blue, it's nothing new. What? But it constantly gets praised by so many critics! Well, not from me. I have a spine, integrity and IQ that isn't a single digit. Guess that doesn't make me a critic then. Let's take it from the very start. Back when the world was young, the earth was covered in molten magma. Wait, that's too far back. The year is somewhere in the 80s. Nintendo breaks the mold by unleashing Super Mario upon the world. We also got Metroid and Legend of Zelda, which were more proof of concept. They sure as hell don't hold up now, they are tedious and not mechanically solid. The first Mario game though? That's a masterpiece. And if you watch my videos, you know I don't give praise easily when it comes to big companies. A whole generation grew up with Nintendo, and with that generation so many amazing characters grew up as well. Some were awesome, but unfortunately not meant to be. Others however survived and became classics. However, after 30 years of making good game after good game, some of which were even very progressive and influential, like say Super Mario World 2, Super Metroid, Fusion, Prime, Twilight Princess, Ocarina of Time, Galaxy, all classics and some of them masterpieces, disaster was bound to strike. I keep asking myself, how did we get from this to this? Listen to that crap. One makes you alert and warns you of danger, the other one is what my bladder sounds like after reading Japanese. Well, the answer is quite simple really. They are playing the safe game. That generation of gamers grew up, and so did the characters. But Nintendo doesn't let go to make new franchises. Breath of the Wild had an extremely vast world, filled with nothing but emptiness and boasting a staggering 70 different kinds of enemies. Sorry, I meant 9 because they are all just reskins. And the dungeons are as complex and interesting as the first Zelda game. Mario Odyssey is as if you take Mario Galaxy and remove all the charm, wonder and variety that made it a classic. That Metroid game, which no one cares about, is a boring, uninspired, mediocre giant mech. And let's not even talk about this thing. 2 out of 10. It doesn't get a 1 out of 10 just because I can use it as a weapon and reduce the intelligence of anyone I can cast it upon by like a gajillion. Instead, however, of making a new generation of heroes for a new generation of players, they try to appeal to the old ones. Yeah, I bet Splatoon with the sexy squid kids. What the fuck, Japan? 5 hours of single player and servers running on hamster wheels is totally aimed on a younger demographic. Oh, and the characters of Breath of the Wild? Yeah, I see why they wanted it to be the game of the year. That amount of detail and personality on these characters is astonishing. So what do you do when instead of trying to make great games again, you just spew out mediocrity over and over again? While fans make excellent fun games, do you hire them like Sega did? Pfft, that would be humane and civil. No, just take them down. What? That game took 7 years to make? Well, it is 10 times better than most of our Pokemon games, so take it down. Let's compare Insurgents to Sun and Moon, shall we? Storyline? The storyline is big. You are always involved in it. Fanatics are praising legendaries as gods. I cannot say much else, because there are a lot of twists and turns. But something is constantly happening. You always feel threatened. Sun and Moon, the plot twist is revealed before the plot begins. By God, I said you not. They show the twist 1 minute into the game and then present it again as a twist 15 hours later, 7 of which are fucking dialogue you can't skip through or cinematics so atrocious I take them as an insult. Stravinsky and the Mysterious House, A heavy-handed Christian movie animated by a single person who has better animation. Just look at them. Something threatens our character, let's not bother to change his expression. That woman's ass needs to shake like a boat in the middle of a maelstrom. That's more important to animate. The villain insurgents, they are multiple and each have their own storyline and they are very challenging in their own right. Also, they act like villains and try to kill people and take control, you know, like villains usually do. Sun and Moon, one is a walking catchphrase, "It's your boy!" uses bagpipes, arguably the weakest type, and the other one is into bestiality and obsessed with love. Fascinating. And deep. Different forms of Pokemon, try for yourself to find which ones are from fans and which ones are not. If you think the left ones are, then you understand how little of a fuck they give for their audience. What I love most about these new Pokemon games is how they just keep twisting the knife and spit in the fanbase's face. Let's take the rival of the second generation, a cold-hearted asshole that was violent, mistreated his Pokemon and was the son of a crime boss. After 40 hours of playtime, his story concludes. 40 hours, 30 minus the grinding, and he doesn't become an angel of any sort. He comes to the conclusion that maybe he should show some love to his Pokemon, unlike his father never did to him. Sun and Moon, he likes eating and wants to be stronger at the end of the game. He's still a pushover and likes to eat, and he's also very funny. There, character. And the new Pokemon game, I use the word new lightly. We went from a douchebag that was always one step ahead of us, had a very good team, but we always managed to beat him. Not only was he taunting us with his manners and his progress, but he also became the champion before us. How the hell is this better? Has no one the fucking balls to go and say, "Hey, how about you stop trying to steal our money by selling junk without any effort put into them, and try to make something good and different"? I suppose the isotomy of an art style is something different. Another Metroid 2 remake? And it's absolutely awesome. Take it down right now. How dare you show me what passion and effort looks like? I'm not even saying all of the amazing fun games, for there are many. This is a taste of what this company does. You make a good game based on our title? How dare you show we don't care about our player base anymore? You can always say that it's their franchise and they have every right to take down any fan-made titles due to copyright. But why would they do that? If you think about it, shouldn't they also try to take down any famous artist or animator that uses their work as well? But they are advertising their product for them for free. So when people see it, they'll think, hey, look at what this one person or what this small team made, while at the same time sharing it with us. Just imagine how good the paid product must be. See what I mean? What are the chances there are other good fan-made games that eclipse the ones they took inspiration from? The chances are pretty high actually. In short, they are just going for the money. Nintendo Switch is incredibly inexpensive and has a shitty guarantee. Overall, it is almost twice the price of PS4 and doesn't, or ever will have, half as good titles. Then again, why do they care? Their products sell no matter what. I'm not saying critics are being paid off, definitely not, that would be slimy, but I'll never understand why serious adults whose jobs are to review and critique these titles lie to others. Is it the money? It's the money, isn't it, you weasels? Then again, what do I know? Wait, who is responsible for this? You are putting this crap storm in the same league as Skyrim, Darkest Dungeon, World of Warcraft, Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate, Nihilumbra, Cry of Fear and Secrets of Grindia? Actually, you most likely haven't ever heard of Cry of Fear, Nihilumbra or Secrets of Grindia. That would require the slightest effort to search for something different. Then again, they can't pay you for a good rating, so what's the point?